Now, I know you were all probably expecting Mayor Chad would be introducing the show, but he can't make it tonight. But that's okay. I'm available. You may not know me by looking at me, but I assure you, you will soon. They actually call me Regina's other mayor. Oh, it's getting hot in here. Much better. I'm honored, Regina. Yes, it's me, your other mayor, Sean Semple. And welcome to the 35th year of the Cathedral Village Arts Festival. We're here on the Rod McDonald and Family stage in the Artesian on 13th. And the festival theme for 2026 is a story worth telling. And boy, do I have a story for you. The only way to solve an $11 million deficit is to get a perpetual property tax exemption. The end. Thank you. I thought it was nice as well. All right. It says here that I should mention that the Cathedral Village Arts Festival and the Sagayawak Indigenous Arts Collective are teaming up on the festival programming. This is Sagayawak's 30th anniversary, and you can check out the Sagayawak stage in Holy Rosary Park on Saturday. The Cathedral Village Arts Festival also wants to thank a bunch of other people, like their sponsors, the City of Regina, the Government of Canada, Sask Arts and Sask Lotteries, A1 Rentals, Campbell and Halliburton, Sask Power, SGEU, SGI. I'm not seeing Brant on this list. That's strange. There's so much you should be thanking us for. I'm also supposed to say thank you to the festival volunteers. Honestly, volunteers is a concept I only heard about today. They're like employees. You don't need the pay. It's awesome. You know, it gives me ideas, for next year's Grey Cup, my nightclub, my construction business, Brant. I am also going to acknowledge that the festival is happening on Treaty 4 territory, the home of the Cree, Saulteaux, Dakota, Lakota, and Nakota peoples, and the homeland of the Michif Métis Nation. And last, I should point out that it's because of donations from festival goers like you that nobody has to pay to see this show. You don't have to pay? No tickets. I have to consult my exclusivity clause on the Real District to see if that's even allowed. I don't need this festival competing for business with my House of Blues nightclub thing. Look, the most important lesson is that there's no free rides in life, folks. Unless you're talking about me and property taxes. All right, well, you're going to get a chance to enjoy a preview of what the house entertainment will be, and you'll be enjoying it at Semple's AI-generated nightclub in the Real District. Everything you will see tonight is thanks to generative algorithms. And when our nightclub is complete, we won't be using any of that American AI. No, sir. 100% homegrown, corn-fed AI content. Ground up and lovingly extruded from the beautiful data center coming to the RM of Sherwood. I'm sure we'll have more discussions on that later. Construction has only just begun, so for tonight's show, we've had the subcontract to work out. A firm approached us with an unsolicited offer for AI-like services. Apparently, they've been experimenting with genetically modified hyper-intelligent mold species from beneath the City Hall boiler. They're called the Queen City Improvement Bureau. The rates are fantastic, and they're practically free. So put your hands together for the preview of the house entertainment, the Queen City Improvement Bureau, with special guest Ron Loos.
Live from the hypothetical House of Blues in the Real District, we are the Queen City Improvement Bureau. How are you doing tonight? Woo. I assume that's AI-generated applause, but I'll take it. I'll take it anyway. We are Paul Duchesne, and Aidan Morgan, not even going to do attendance tonight. And we also have with us as a guest, on the guitar, the mayor of music, the counselor of Counterpoint, the alderman of all the hits, Ron Loos.
Well, thank you.
And now, we should all rise for the municipal anthem.
Editing Paul here. During our live show, the lyrics for Regina's municipal anthem were projected onto a screen at the foot of the stage so that audience members could join us in the singing of it. We did not, however, mic the audience or use mics ourselves during the anthem, and thus this part of the show was not captured for radio. For those who may have forgotten the lyrics to Regina's municipal anthem, I will read them now along with the music. You are welcome. O Regina, our paved and swampy land, true zoning love, in all Costco's command, with sampled hearts, we sell off real, our swimming pools deferred. For cars and cops, O Regina, are all our debts incurred. Sean, keep our land pedestrian free. O Regina, we need to park for free. Oh, Regina, we need to park for free.
Thank you. We felt it was our duty to reinstate the municipal anthem after council instituted the national anthem. For shame, council. For shame.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah?
It's so nice to be here in the house of hypothetical blues.
Hypothetical blues.
AI-generated blues.
Yeah.
I think it might be time for our innovative revenue tool.
Already?
Yeah.
That's very innovative.
We're starting soon.
What is an innovative revenue tool, Aiden?
Webster's defines revenue. Honestly, I just say the words. I don't know the meaning. I'm an AI hologram, Paul. I don't know anything. I don't know any sense of truth value. I have no knowledge of existence outside of this world.
Must be a hologram too.
Yeah, hardlight hologram. Oh, before that, we want to thank Janice Kocher, who made us our name tags tonight. Seriously, thank you, Janice. Excellent.
Made attendance go much quicker.
It really did. We could see our own names.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Right.
Actually, you know what? Would make more sense if we switched them.
You make a good point. Hold on. There you go.
Okay. Oh, here. Two. There.
I am the Paul now. Thank you. I've always wanted to be a Paul. Welcome to tonight's innovative revenue tool. Grown from the finest, we think, grapes, or perhaps just mold, in the sub-basement. Pinot Bizio, the official wine of the Queen City Improvement Bureau. One sip, and you're an expert on everything. Salty.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good.
Want some fake wine?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Cool. Good choice.
Still not really sure what I'm doing here, honestly, Paul. Is there like a business reason for me to be here?
Well, mostly you're like our Paul Schaefer. Which I've been told is actually a reference so old that a lot of people in the audience won't get it.
Who the hell is Paul Schaefer?
Yeah.
I can do that.
You're our Doc Severin.
Ooh, you're our Andy Richter. I don't even know anymore.
I'll be whatever you need me to be, okay? You just let me know.
Awesome.
I'll be here.
A hologram could ask for no more.
Well, what we were kind of hoping is that we, as usually happens on our live shows, we, and this being a talk show, we do have some guests, and we were kind of hoping that for our guests, you could have theme songs.
Might have been a good idea to discuss this prior to the show actually happening.
Yeah.
Just throwing that
It
out
would
there.
have been.
but, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Okay, so
But we
our-
can do that. We can do that.
You can do it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, awesome, man.
Just
Thank
let
you.
me know. Just nod or something.
Okay.
Throw me something.
Well, you can introduce our first guest, because I'm going to drink this fine wine.
Indeed. So our first guest is the man who occasionally shows up on our show to inject a bit of wisdom into the proceedings and some knowledge and, know what he's talking about. It's Pat Book. Pat, are you there? Patrick Book. He should be in the audience. Oh, he's come in.
Brilliant. I knew we could count on you, Ron. And you, Pat.
Thanks for being here. Thank you.
Yeah.
When we said your name.
My pleasure.
Next up, we have the inimitable Cheryl Stadnichuk.
Woo!
Cheryl, what's going on?
Oh, I just came back from a downtown parking lot. The pickleball players in the city have been perpetually pining for a place to play. And so we've partitioned a part of the parking lot off, and we're raising our paddles and we're playing the game.
When you start playing pickleball, do you start to alliterate that much as well?
I think so. Like I play Paris with Pedro Picapiedras. So it just happens that way, I guess. Yeah.
This weekend, are you picking a picture with Pedro Pascal?
Oh, I wish.
Well, you can, but we won't talk about that.
All right. So, Pat,
Yes.
can you tell people, there might be a few people who don't know who you are. Although, first of all, I should mention, Pat and Cheryl were on our election special. They're our election panel, so we've reunited them for you guys at the live show. So, Pat,
Yes,
a little biography. Who are you?
a little biography. The non-thunderous applause would suggest the necessity of that. I was a working journalist in Regina for about a decade or more, probably a little more, not much more. Much of that, 7, 8 years, was primarily spent covering city council as a beat. I then left to work at the city in the mayor's office, because you can watch all you want, but you never really know how the sausage gets made until you're right beside the sausage maker.
Thought maybe you were just right in that sausage maker.
I don't like to get my hands dirty,
All right.
generally.
And a really important bit of your biography that you left out is that you're the man who invented live tweeting city council meetings.
I've heard that said. I would never claim it, but I accept it humbly.
I was biting your style when I started doing it, and I just kept doing it until
And improved on. I think you were the first one to come up with the YQRCC hashtag, which will live in infamy.
Did not. I stole that. I stole that from somebody else.
Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I stole that from somebody else. I think the only thing that I brought to live tweeting city council that you didn't was I swore more.
Oh, yes.
My corporate overlords would not allow that.
Yeah. Cool. Well, no, thank you. Well, you know that I admired your reporting when you were a reporter. So thank you for coming.
Happy to be here. It's always a pleasure on the show.
Yeah. Cheryl, a couple of people might not know who you are beyond an awesome pickleball player.
Cheryl Stadnichuk. Last term, I was a city councillor for Ward 1, and prior to that, I was a researcher with the Canadian Union of Public Employees for about 23 years. So I live in Lakeview now.
Yeah. Do you miss it, City Council?
You know what, people always say this, do you miss work, whatever? And the comment is always, I miss the people. But I don't miss the long meetings. And unfortunately, the meetings still are long. Every week, a long meeting.
So when you say you miss the people, which people do you miss?
The people that work for the city primarily, because they do great work. They give us good advice that's sometimes not followed, but they give us good advice, and they do good work, and you learn a lot about how this city operates. So that's who I miss, and I miss a lot of my former colleagues as well. I don't know a lot of the new councillors, but I do miss a lot of my former councillors.
Cool.
Very nice.
So you're going to go run again then?
No.
You have a fan in the audience.
Ward 1 might be looking for folks.
There may be someone younger who wants to do that.
Okay. Well, maybe there's somebody here. All right. Well, guys, as is also traditional at these live shows, we haven't just brought you here to like chit chat in front of an audience. We are here to test your city council knowledge. We want to make sure that you guys have been like staying current on council.
Yeah,
So we're
let's
going to
see.
play a game we call Name That Noisemaker.
Okay.
A QCIB classic.
Oh, okay.
So in this game, I will be playing clips from council meetings, some recent, some not so recent. And these fine folks they'll like tell us if they can they'll write down the names of who they think is speaking in the clip. I will give you like a little tip. This is the all-white man edition.
Shocker.
Is that similar to the last all-white man edition?
Yeah. I took some heat for that the last time that we did this, and I just want to say it's not our fault. It's the patriarchy. And that at least the gender won't surprise you too much. All right, are you ready to begin?
Yes.
Name that noisemaker, which doesn't have a theme song wrong yet.
Okay, I vote for just another hour of Ron playing. I think that's it. Yeah.
Thank you for including me, by the way. It feels really weird sitting over here. I don't feel like I'm really a part of this thing, but thank you.
All right, so I'm going to play the first clip. Now the clips are very, very, very short. They're micro clips. But if you've been paying attention, I think you'll be able to, score some points. Now, listen, here's your first clip, everybody.
Absolutely a myth.
Do you need that again?
Absolutely a myth.
Absolutely a myth. All right.
There's some cheating going on. I can watch and make sure she's not cheating.
All right. So anybody in the audience, their votes are locked in. Anybody out there here know who it is? Biaco. All right. I'll play you the full clip. Did you get it? Cheryl?
No.
Oh, no. Oh.
I feel like you should hold on to that one, though, Cheryl. I feel that.
Okay, I'll play you the full clip.
I was mayor of Regina from 2000 to 2012. There was 1 year where we had a zero property tax increase, and that was in 2009.
1 year?
This myth of years and years of zero property tax increases in Regina is absolutely a myth. That's not the case.
Pat, do you want to weigh on the mythic status of these 0% mill rate increases?
I would say myth busted. Yeah, I think you did the yeoman's work of determining that there was 3 + 1.
Yeah, there were 4 mill rate increases of 0%, 2004, 2006, and then when I was looking it up, there was another one in 2001, which I thought was hilarious because it was actually like a huge deal. They actually passed the 2% mill rate increase during the budget debate. And then they came back like a week later. Fiacco had like a plan. And then a counselor named Clipsham came up with a scheme to like find some extra money, and they were able to get down to their 0%. And it was like heralded in the newspapers as this massive triumph for this new mayor, Fiacco. And yet he seemed to have lied across it when it came time to, like, you know, claim that brass ring in front of council now that 0% aren't so popular.
Absolutely a myth.
Sorry. I had to get this off of my chest.
It's almost like we know more now than we used to.
Yeah. All right. Are you guys ready for the next round of Name That Noisemaker?
Winning the lottery.
Winning the lottery. I'm going to start saying that from now on. Winning the lottery.
All right. Are your answers locked in?
Yep. He's really going to town here.
Okay. All right. Before I play the full clip and we hear what they have, does anybody in the audience know who that was? Cheryl?
Sean Semple.
You got it.
Regina's rich stepdad, Sean Semple.
I will accept that. So how do you guys feel about this whole real deal? Are we winning the lottery here?
Dear.
No,
Well, you know,
they won't tell. You
it's
can
like,
share with
do you
all
want a
of us.
serious answer or a joke answer?
Whatever you feel comfortable with.
I mean, it's clear that there was issues with a lot of the buildings and the property overall, and that it was losing money. But it's the property tax, property tax forever is the thing that really bothers me, because property taxes are good. That's what funds everything in our city. And I don't know why there couldn't have been a review after 10-year period, 20-year period, something. Because we give incentives to builders where you might get a 5-year property tax exemption, but forever is a long time.
Very much so. Pat, your thoughts? I know you have thoughts.
My thoughts are thoroughly documented on the video recording of the Executive Committee Council meeting wherein this was discussed, and again on your show the night after, or the week of that meeting. In short, I feel for our councillors, because I think it absolutely was the best decision that they could make for very specific and technical reasons, and I have the luxury of saying I would not have done it, but I don't have 270,000 bosses. You could see my other comments for my full.
I think it's pretty simple. It was the best deal that any businessman has ever made to the city. But if he had to pay 1 cent in tax revenues, it would all fall apart.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's how it happens.
Are you literally reading verbatim from my presentation?
I am reading verbatim into Sean Semple's mind.
All right. Round 3 of Name That Noisemaker.
Why aren't we seeing 20 shows a year?
Why aren't we seeing 20 shows a year, Aiden?
I don't know. I mean, we're just holograms, but why aren't we seeing 20 shows a year?
If they were putting on 20 shows, maybe we could get one of them.
Ooh, this could be one.
You're going to want to hear this voice again.
Why aren't we seeing 20 shows a year?
One more time.
Why aren't we seeing 20 shows a year?
Okay. Are you guys ready? Okay.
Wait, what audience? Audience? Ooh, wow.
Nice guess.
Wow. Tim Reed?
That's a winner, Cheryl. What do you have?
Sickles.
No,
Sickles.
Oh, I
Pat.
spelt it wrong too.
I technically put Sickless/Bezo, because on this one I think they're pretty much the same.
Is that like Marat?
No.
No?
Is that like
No.
Marat Sade? Is that what we're doing here?
I'm going to play this clip and see if it brings back any memories.
And so to the question of why aren't we seeing 20 shows a year? Last year we saw 15 shows. We're anticipating about the same to come this year. Pre-COVID, we would have seen 22 shows. And so we are down without question. But I'm also going to suggest we have an old building that doesn't load well. And so if you need 10,000 seats to be profitable as a promoter, you can go to Saskatoon, but you won't be able to come to the Brent.
Is it?
It is totally Tim Reed.
Totally Tim Reed.
It's not just Tim Reed. This is Tim Reed from a meeting on December 14th, 2023. It was the budget debate, and he was answering a question that you asked him, Cheryl.
Oh my God.
That's like an M. Night Shyamalan twist.
I assume this was this council this year that we were dealing with.
I never said that.
Okay.
Ron,
Wow.
Ron, can you do like a sad trombone kind of riff on the guitar?
Sorry, what's that?
Can you do like a sad trombone kind of riff?
No. Like, you can't just ask for specific things and humiliate me in front of everyone.
You
know what I really need is a table. Why do you all have tables? I have some I would like to put on a table as well.
You know, I feel like Paul never got this treatment when he asked for a theme, but okay.
Okay. Are you guys ready for the next round of Name That Noisemaker? Okay, extra points if you can also name the context of this club.
Okay.
5-star to everything. 5-star to everything. 5-star to everything.
Doesn't even sound human.
Well, okay, do you guys have your guesses locked in? Okay, audience, who do you think said
5-star to everything?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Cheryl? Dan R? Yeah.
I put George Sickless and that it was from his McDonald's coffee parties.
Oh. You weren't supposed to tell him that I've been going and recording those. All right, I'm going to play the clip for you guys.
We can't give 5-star to everything and all over the city. So people who take transit might have to make some choices where they want to live, where transit works better or not. Because I did that as well. When I lived in other cities, I lived close to where transit was so that I could take advantage of transit.
Any thoughts?
Okay.
Okay. I got nothing. Nothing. Wow.
All right. Okay, there's one round. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. Are you guys ready?
Okay.
My confidence is shaken.
Donald Trump.
Oh, that's all? Just that little...
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Sorry, it's my echo
Donald
really
Trump.
kicking in.
If the noisemaker is here, they knew this was coming.
Yes.
All right, answers locked in. Audience. Cheryl?
I have additional context not known to
Please do.
anyone in the room. It is Mark Barton, who my wife threatened to beat up.
Really?
And the reason is because he said that to me.
He did indeed. Here is the full question.
You described there are a number of further deals that are dependent on this transaction and that this is leverage we should be taking advantage of. I would suggest that this means you were suggesting putting the squeeze on Brand and not sure if there's anything else supporting this other than this is leverage. Right now, Donald Trump is trying to put the squeeze on Canada. Wouldn't a deal that makes people be successful be better than putting the squeeze on someone?
Oof, yikes.
Okay, after the show, Mark, you're going to have to explain the logic of that one.
All right. Okay, how are they doing for scores?
Real good.
Awesome.
They're winning. Was I supposed to? They're
Every
great.
show, I push the button, you keep the scores.
Every show, I actually kind of make up the score when you remind me.
I turn my head for 1 second to push a button. Okay, well then we're going to have a bonus round. This is for all the marbles.
Ooh, yes.
You could ask the
All right.
audience who won.
Yeah. No. Okay, are you ready? This is a bonus round. Now, this is not the greatest audio that has ever been played in this theater or anywhere for that matter.
Okay, let's see.
I will play it for you now.
To the media, thank you. Thank you for telling the story.
To the media, thank you. Thank you for telling the story.
To the media, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you for telling the story.
telling the story.
Is he boarding a plane or something?
Answers locked in. Audience, Sorry?
Perhaps Fiacco, perhaps Semple?
Cheryl?
From an
Oh, I thought it was the one who asked Semple to tell the sad story.
Oh, no.
No.
Pat Fiacco announcing his retirement.
Very well, yes, you're right about Pat Fiacco.
Yeah?
Almost nailed it. I'm going to play this clip. Again, it's not the greatest to listen to because I was literally in Henry Baker Hall when this happened, and the only recording of it, because it happened in 2012, October 10th.
Wow.
Oh.
There is no video of this, even though they were recording video and putting it online in October of 2012. This meeting is missing. So the only recording of this moment is on my little Olympus voice recorder that I had sitting on the desk in front of me.
He was actually in the baggage compartment of
Yes, all true.
of an Airbus.
Okay, here we go. And I actually had to clean up the noise on this a bit, so.
To the media, thank you. Thank you for telling the story. See what the media can be like to public officials. And in this city, for the most part, you've been very respectful. I wish that one edition Prairie Dog would be more fair in their commentary than one-sided as they are, and disrespectful to those of us that have a job to do. But to the rest of you, thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is Pat Fiacco's farewell address to council, in which he decided to use a couple of minutes of that time to call out Prairie Dog for being mean to him.
I feel like we're carrying on in Prairie Dog's legacy here to be disrespectful.
Pouring up for Prairie Dog. I was actually working for Prairie Dog at the time, and so I'm sitting. Yeah, you were too. Yeah. And I was sitting there with my little Olympus voice recorder, and then there was the scrum afterward, and I was like, "Oh shit! If I don't go and do the scrum and ask a question, I'm going to look like such a dweeb." So I got up my gumption and I went up, and Pat's there, and he's taking all these questions from these real journalists, and then I finally got my chance, and I was like, "So Pat, is there anything you're going to miss from being mayor apart from Prairie Dog?" And he just replied, "Good one."
If I may steal some of your valor, the first time I interacted with Pat Fiacco outside of city auspices was, I'm not making it up, at the Italian Star Deli. He made fun of me for riding a longboard.
Really?
Yeah. And I was shocked. And he's like, "What are you doing riding that around on the streets?" And I said, "Riding it on the sidewalk because your streets are not safe."
Very nice.
All right. Thanks for coming. Thank you all for coming. These are homemade. Open your mouth and say QCIB t-shirts. Which for people of a certain generation is very funny. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, play them out, Ron.
Oh, come on, Ron.
Okay, folks, that's it. I would like more Pinot Bizio, though.
Oh, Pinot
Not
Bizio.
it for the show.
Pinot Bizio. Put a roof on it.
All right, we are now going to take a sip of wine, and we're going to go on a brief intermission. We will be back shortly with more show.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Aiden.
That's right. I'm talking.
Are we back at the CVAF?
We are. It's a hypothetical House of Blues.
That's us.
So I got some feedback during intermission.
Oh, you did? What did you hear?
A couple of counselors were saying, why aren't we ever featured on Noisemakers? And
what did you say?
Well,
I have no snappy comeback.
Well, Mark Burton broke in and started shouting. So, no, I didn't shout.
Are we in trouble?
We're not in trouble, but I think we need to broaden the scope beyond white men.
Okay.
So I think other counselors need to start saying dumber stuff.
Get on it. If you want to be on the show, you have to make a fool of yourself.
Councillor Flores, start advocating for, I don't know, glass sidewalks. I have no idea.
It's not bad.
Yeah. Fountains.
All right. So now, the moment I've been waiting for.
Me too.
Yeah.
What is it?
This is another QCIB live show tradition. It is pounded by duplexes.
Woo!
So for those of you who don't know, many years ago, I believe it was 2009, or 12, who knows? It's a flat circle. The city administration tried to impose, they tried to upzone the city by making it possible to build duplexes in single-family neighborhoods, something that hadn't existed before. And when they tried to do this, big contingent of people came out and were furious that there might be duplexes near their bungalows.
They're single unit detached dwellings, sullied.
And so...
Or pounded.
At one of the meetings, somebody spoke to council and described why they didn't want duplexes in their neighborhood. And I'm going to play a little bit of that right now.
Where we live, every home is a single detached home in terms of accommodation, so people take care of their properties. I don't want to be pounded by duplexes and semi-detached and neighbors that would add granny shacks on the back and bring in other families. I don't want that. So.
Pounded by duplexes.
Granny shacks on the back.
That haunted me for ages. Pounded. What does pounded by duplexes mean?
Is it not obvious? Is it not the sentient, manifestation of class downward mobility coming to break into your house at night and have its way with you?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
That's what I thought.
Exactly. So I wrote a novel, and we presented it here, the story of a man who ends up pounded by duplexes.
And loves it, if I recall, because I had to read it. Paul gave it to me. I read it sight unseen on stage. It was very embarrassing. So next year I got revenge, et cetera, et cetera.
Now, it would be hard for us, we're going to continue the saga tonight, obviously. But I know that some of you have not been here through episodes 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to be calling up a couple of people on stage. Can I get Stella Sale, author of And Now the Weather? Woo! Stella? Sure. Okay, and can I get the typical 20-year-old girl? Typical 20-year-old girl used to do bits for us on air when she was 9. And she is back tonight. Now, you guys, in this folder, I have a script for you. A previously unpounded duplexes. We were just hoping that you could read it to get everybody up to speed.
Okay. Yeah.
I want this back.
Okay.
I need this back when you're done.
Previously, on Pounded by Duplexes, our saga starts with a quote by Jane Austen.
It is a truth, universally acknowledged, that a middle-aged man in possession of a single-family home must be in want of a good pounding. That's from Pride and Prejudice, we promise.
Then we meet Brian White. He's fit, in his 50s, and in a loveless marriage. He is angry because City Council changed the zoning so that duplexes can be built in his suburban neighborhood. He is in his garage working on his hot rod.
And he's approached by a duplex.
An actual duplex.
And the duplex seduces him. After that, the story gets really horny.
And keep in mind, my dad wrote this. And I was in the audience while Aiden read it.
A year later, Aiden penned a sequel, Laneway Lovin'. It was written as a letter to the editor, which apparently a reference to something we don't get.
Brian White is back, and he's buying a power router off of Kijiji, and the meeting place is in a back alley in Lakeview. There, he meets a laneway suite named Granny Flats.
After that, things get really horny.
Keep in mind, my dad was reading this on stage, and I was in the back theater watching.
Time passes, and Brian White is back after his interactions with a duplex and a laneway suite. He is now a big fan of infill housing. So he gets invited to a summer camp for urban planners. While hiking in the woods, he meets a point access block.
What's a point access block?
I have no idea. And that's okay, because nobody in the audience knew either. Things with the point access block were just about to get really horny.
My dad, again.
When the point access block was by a masked assailant.
This is getting long. Skip to the end.
Okay, fine. There's a lot of sex and violence, but in the end, Brian White captures the masked murderer and rips off his clown mask to reveal a reality-bending twist.
Dun, dun, dun!
That the masked murderer was Brian White himself!
The end.
I get to go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
That was a great summary.
Yeah, and now we're all up to speed.
Yeah, because I remembered like maybe a quarter of all that. So thank you.
Cool. All right, so what's happening next?
So this time on Pounded by Duplexes, from NIMBY to YIMBY. Don't forget the subtitle. This time, I'm the one writing the script. Paul has to read it. He's never seen it before. And I don't want to give anything away besides the horny bit. But there's a kind of a noir theme and a contemporary political situation we all know about.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is this script?
It's over there.
This scroll?
Yep, it's there, slightly damp and all rolled up.
All right.
Nice.
Well, I need some Pinot Grigio.
Yes.
Bizio, sorry.
Pinot Bizio.
Pinot Bizio.
Low in alcohol, but packed with KPIs.
All right. From NIMBY to YIMBY 4, Real District Blues by Randy Urban. That's our pen. It's a truth rarely acknowledged and even ignored by those whose profit lies in such contradictions that a plot of public land in disrepair will attract the attention of bored, rich suitors. That's one for you eggheads in the crowd. I hope you like it, because from here on out, everything's going to get real. Or should I say, real. Name's Brian White. I'm the last private dick in this lousy town, mostly chasing down rinky-dink losers and bindle stiffs who want a free ride on the public dime, two-wheelers taking up too much road, pedestrians scuffing up our costly concrete sidewalks with their cheap shoes, the grannies and graspers, crowding the back alleys with their laneway suites, the duplex dwellers, laughing at all the single-unit homes, yeah, the whole sad lot of them. I was in my office celebrating 10 a.m. with a jigger of giggle juice when she walked in. Gliding through the door and pouring herself into the chair, sporting the kind of figure you could play a few rounds of pickleball with. She gave me a slow, smoky look that could revive a dead shopping mall, and reached across the table to take a sip of my last Mountain Sour cherry whiskey,
tastes like Lumsden, I always say. How can I help you, ma'am? I said. She fluttered her lashes at me and leaned back in my chair. You don't need to call me ma'am. The name's Floriat Regina, but you can call me Flo, kind of like the creek. The name got my attention. This wasn't some run-of-the-mill dame. This was the city herself, all the way from her proud hill towers to that pair of long, shapely main drives spreading out from her inviting downtown. Nice to meet you, Flo, I said. I like the work you've been doing on your dudney. Thanks, you a lot. You paid for it. She fished in her purse and pulled out a deck of gaspers. I was quick on the draw with my commemorative I Love Regina lighter. Thanks, sugar, she breathed. Looks like there's still a gentleman left in this town after all. So there's a gentleman in the picture? Not so gentle, Mr. White, and barely a man. A man did you wrong, huh? Tale as old as Government House. I thought he was a butter and egg man, but it turned out he was just another bunco bum who thought he had the bulge. And he was such a sweetheart once upon a time. Sure, he showed up at my door with empty pockets, but he knew how to show a city a good time. He took me out, filled up my vacant lots, threw a little tax revenue to keep me happy. But then things started going south, and not in a fun way. He tried to build a facility in my verdant parkways. When it all fell apart, he sued for millions. Sounds like a marriage made in hell, if you ask me. Flo slumped over in her seat. Fat tears ran down her cheeks, pulling the architecture of her eye makeup down with them. She looked like water damage on a heritage building. I just can't quit the guy, she wailed. I thought we were done for good, but then he shows up in his best threads with a folder full of plans in one hand and $6.5 million in the other. All he wanted was a little bit of public land, he said. Finally, I thought, I get to have something real with this guy. He even promised to help fix up my buildings and open up a shiny clip joint. It was like I won the lottery. Let me guess, I said, you didn't check the numbers before you cashed in the ticket. Oh, I knew deep down, I knew the deal was rotten. I knew there'd be tax exemptions and additional burdens. But he was so handsome in that $5,000 off-the-rack suit. I just couldn't help myself. I tipped the last sip of sour cherry down my throat. Things weren't adding up. Okay, Flo, you've come here with your sob story and a cool $6.5 million for your troubles. What do you need me for? She flipped out a compact mirror and started fixing her makeup. Haven't you guessed, Brian? You're the one phoning up my counselors, screaming about mill rates and bylaws. You helped keep the taxes low all these years, and now you're going to pay. The rates are going up so fast that they're going to punch a hole through the co-operators' center roof, just so Sean Semple can drop a giant scoreboard screen through the hole and feel like the Queen City's kingpin. The room started to tilt and swirl. I tried to reach for my heater, but my legs were drifting out from under me. The dame had slipped me a Mickey and now I was down for the count. Broke, busted, and beat. With a bill I'd be paying for the next 30 years, Flo eased out of her chair and bent down to cup my cheek with one cool hand. Please don't think harshly of me, Mr. White. I'm not bad. I'm just zoned that way.
All right.
All right.
Not as horny, a little more
dramatic,
a little more noir.
Yeah.
Little didactic. I couldn't help myself.
All right. Well, Ron,
Yes.
at this point, that was fantastic, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't forget, like, when we're done with this stupid nonsense, Ron is going to be playing, like, real music. Like, so stick around for Ron, because he rules. That's why he's here, because he rules.
Paul.
Yeah.
I appreciate you've said a lot of kind words about me, and I appreciate that. Even though I still don't have a table to put my shit on, but that's okay. I've moved to that. I also noticed that you gave the other guests like a shirt. Like, what do you have to do to get a shirt around here? I'm out here slaving for you for no particular reason.
Got you your damn shirt.
Yes.
Paul took the photo of me and he texted me and said, can you send me another? You look like a mad prospector who's real happy about a claim he just laid. And I was like, no, I like that.
So that's what you get.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're pretty much done.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you all for coming out to the Hypothetical Blues Club. We are Paul Deschênes and Aidan Morgan, your hosts. Theme music by Ryan Hill, a.k.a. Guidewire, and music supplied tonight by Ron Loos. His album,
Ron, where are
Ordinary Shine, is out. You can find him Spotify, Apple Music, or wherever you get your music. Apparently he's working on something right now, but I can't talk about it because he's real secretive. I think maybe if we got him a table, he'd be more forthcoming.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate
so much.
this. Thanks so much, Ron, for coming out and enduring our nonsense. Thanks to Carter for playing Sean Semple and being the butt of so many jokes. Thanks to Stella and Ada. Thanks to Stella for that amazing play that she wrote and put on earlier. And let me just be a goof in.
Oh, and thanks to Sean Semple for providing 90% of our material tonight. Thank you.
Thanks to our city councilors for being good sports. And thanks so much to all of you. Never thought when I started covering city council back in 2008 that there would be any kind of audience, and especially not like enthusiastic, awesome people like you who come out and listen to us make dumb jokes about it.
Well, don't be nice to them. They are like ants to us. We are the talent.
All right, that's it for us. Thank you guys so much. Hope to see you next year.